The boy looks up and realizes Hid is gone. He raises his hands and sees that they're gone too terrified. He ran to his room and took off his bathrobe, only to see nothing in the mirror. Mike then realized that he had the power of invisibility. He was so excited that the first thing he did was strip naked and go to the women's locker room. He was mesmerized by the sights he saw before him. But while he was mesmerized, a towel suddenly flew over his head. The girl soon realized that there was a man under the towel and gathered around him. At that moment, Mike was so nervous that he showed his true form. It's all over now. After this incident, Mike's reputation as a hooligan was completely established. His mother was speechless at his behavior. Luckily, the school was merciful and didn't expel him, but also invited a psychiatrist to counsel the students on adolescent mental health. Back home, Mike's powers reappeared, only to be discovered by his sister. After his sister promised to keep his secret, Mike told her the whole story. So how did he get his powers? A few days ago, there was a Halloween party at school. Mike took out his allowance for a few years to buy a Spider-Man outfit to show off in front of the goddess. But the store was closed, so Mike had to go back to school. But while he was in the bathroom, the school bully duo robbed him of his money. Not only that, but they kept shooting at Mike with paintball guns, making him look bad. Back home, Mike found the only $20 he had left and couldn't buy the Spider-Man suit. So he went to a thrift store. The owner recommended a mandrill uniform and said mysteriously that it had special powers. Of course, Mike didn't believe him, but it was the only thing he could afford with his $20. That night, Mike wore the uniform to the party, and to his surprise, the goddess greeted him and complimented him on his clothes. Mike was so happy that he didn't realize that something was wrong. He saw a video of him taking pictures of the goddess on the TV. The goddess turned off the TV and asked who did it. The school bully pointed to Mike in the distance and said he copied it from his cell phone. In such a scene of social death, Mike of course ran and hid in the bathroom in a panic, looking at himself in the mirror. Mike shouted in despair, "Let me disappear." As soon as he said that, a thunderbolt exploded outside the window and the surrounding area was plunged into darkness. Mike really disappeared, but he escaped through a window. But what he didn't expect was that he woke up the next day and his dream had come true. He had become a transparent person. Was it really the mandrill's uniform? So that no one would notice, Mike wrapped himself up tightly and came to school. Looking at his disappearing arm, he was worried about what to do when he saw the school bully loading a paintball gun into his bag. He had a great idea.